Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, one of the great challenges was parking. You could literally circle the street sometimes for a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour looking for parking. And I remember once hearing a story about a man who was doing just that. And it was getting later and later, and he was getting later and later to his meeting, and it was an important meeting, and finally he just had enough. And he pulled over, sort of double parked, and he looked up to the heavens and he said, God, I know I haven't been that good of a Jew, but if you help me find a spot in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to start keeping Shabbat. I'm going to come back to shul and I'll keep kosher. And so he pulled out, and sure enough, right in front of him, he saw a spot open up. And as he was parallel parking into that spot, he said, never mind, God, I found one myself. Sometimes we're that way as well in our relationship with God. And in our Haftorah today, this second Haftorah in this series of 3 leading up to Tisha B'Av, Hashem tells us that's exactly what went wrong with us as a nation. Hashem says that when times were fine, Rachakume alai, people distanced from me. They abandoned me, says Hashem. Vayalchu acharei hevel vayabalu. They went after hevel. They went after nothingness, things that weren't truly important or worthwhile. Vayabalu. They became deluded by that nothingness. V'lo amru ayeh Hashem hamaleh otanu me'eretz Mitzrayim. They didn't say, where is Hashem who brought us up from the land of Egypt, who led us through the wilderness? They didn't say any of that. They forgot about me, says Hashem. And things went wrong and things went bad. And then, in your hour, be'et ra'atam, in your hour of calamity, then they cry, Kuma v'yosheinu, God, arise and save us. That's when they remember me, says Hashem. We do that too sometimes. When times are bad, then we turn to our tradition, we turn to God. But when times are good, we turn away. We think we don't need Hashem anymore. I found a parking spot. I'm good. I don't need you any longer. During these 9 days ahead of us leading into Tisha B'Av, they are days of mourning, but they can also be days of soul searching and of improvement of ourselves, to remember our connection to Hashem when times are good and when times are bad. May there be more of those good times for all of us. Shabbat Shalom.